We're here with head women's basketball coach Carrie Lohr for the first locker room report of 2020. Let's recap the trip to the UP. Couple of losses, 2-point defeat on Saturday to Northern Michigan. Talk about those two games, what the team did well, and what needs to improve heading into this week.
Well, I thought at Michigan Tech we did come with some energy. I thought we played pretty well for about 3 quarters, and unfortunately, the fourth quarter, really all of a sudden it just really took over. They took over, so I'm disappointed with that loss and just the way that we ended that game. I think we are trending, in the right direction. I know in spite of the loss, it probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but Michigan Tech is a really good team. We traveled on a holiday. It's a long trip up there. It's something that, not all of our players are used to, and I thought we responded pretty well, but it's just got to be 40 minutes. At Northern Michigan, again, we got off to a poor start, but I thought that, you eliminate the first maybe 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and we really played well, put ourselves in a position to win, and I think that that's all you can ask for when you in conference play. Mm-hmm. So that game really could have went either way. Unfortunate that the ball didn't bounce our way in the closing seconds. We thought we were going to be able to secure it, and a possession went their way, and they made a big shot. We had an opportunity, and I was pleased with our effort and the way we got the ball out of the net and really attacked the basket at the end of the game. And that's all you can ask for. So again, in spite of the loss, I was really proud of our effort. I was proud of just the way we competed, and I just think that if we continue to do that night in and night out, those wins are going to come.
Digging down a little bit deeper into the end of that Northern Michigan game, got to be happy with the way you executed to get that shot for Alex Madison. That's got to be a confidence boost. Late game situations, obviously you do it in practice, but to do it in a game and to execute it well and make that shot, that's got to be a boost moving forward, because there's going to be close games throughout the rest of the season.
Well, I have to admit we actually drew that one up on the fly.
Love it.
So I felt like they had scouted our blobs pretty well.
Yeah.
We're taking away anything on the inside. Alex is just really playing with a lot of heart. I knew she wanted this shot. We've hit her in this situation before as a sophomore. I think you kind of have to grow into that role a little bit, and I really feel that she has. And we actually drew up something on one of our opposing scouts that we had ran through from a scout team.
Yeah.
And kudos to her teammates who set a really good screen, and she read the defense and got open. So that was a big shot, and it was certainly a risk, kind of putting in something we hadn't practiced, but I knew that they probably had an answer for a couple of the blobs we had ran earlier.
As we kind of midway point, obviously the holiday's over, and now we're getting into the thick of the GLIAC season. Are you getting more comfortable with our rotation? I remember early in the season that was a question mark with some new girls, some sophomores that had played a bunch. Where are you at with your rotation and your production, especially on the offensive side of the ball?
I think it's certainly becoming more consistent. I'm sensitive to the fact that I don't want to miss someone.
Right.
We've got great energy and great effort in our practices, and it is difficult to play 14, but I do feel that they're all contributing in various ways. It was really good to see Rebecca Fugate and Mercedes Wagner, 2 freshmen, on the road, in a big game, playing some significant minutes and really contributing for us. So, I was waiting for that to happen with both of them. We recruited them with confidence and know that they can help us down the stretch, and it just takes time, sometimes for freshmen. So I'm definitely excited about, the way that they're trending, and I think that will help add to some of our offensive lulls that we've gone through this season.
Preview this week's opponent, Davenport, on Thursday night, and then Grand Valley, one of the best teams in the country, obviously on Saturday, a rare Saturday night game. Talk about what both of those teams do well, and then maybe a few keys to victory if you hope to pull off victories in either of those games.
Well, Davenport really
They
does
got a great post player.
they got a
right?
great post player, and
Yeah.
they do a really a great job of isolating her and putting her, giving her the ball in a position where she can score. So that's definitely a point of emphasis. And then they've added Maddie Jones, who's really a great freshman shooter, and some other pieces. They're a young team, but they have three freshmen that are really contributing, and they're not playing like freshmen, that's for sure. So there's no question it's going to be about matchups. It's going to be about how can you shut down, 6'4" in the lane who's averaging a double-double, but also take away three-point shooting. So, we've got some work to do, and obviously Grand Valley presents with, a loaded team, bringing back four starters, four of their five, and adding a Division I grad transfer has certainly helped their cause. So they're in a position to really make a great run, I think, at the national title along with Ashland. And I think the key to them is really just trying to slow down their offense. They're much like Ashland. They can quickly put 90 to 100 points on the board. Defense and how are you going to defend Cassidy Bench, a Division II Player of the Year nominee.